don't underestimate the source to catch up. If you were wise enough, your delinquency wouldn't have led to an unjust. I never knew that the way someone looked could become so important. Every event shook the procedures, and as some are speaking in spirit at the altar. Many codes provide a line to communicate. Jenny is not just Jean. Taking advantage of the innocent is your mistake, and being average can be just as mean when the ties are too late to break. Back to life. Reverse the way before the roots create signs. We take much for granted. What if remotely your chances had been planted? Can't we just be the voice rather than what trespassers chanted for the void? When home becomes uncomfortable, and your own existence is someone else's mass incredible, what does it take for them to realise that forgiveness is not affordable and permittance is unacceptable? We can't snitch with officials, but the nines do not quit when the bird calls, and I'm fine with being that loyal before the sun sets on the third day. Is it real love that encourages the whole selves to set aside what's meant to vibrate? We are in an inner city melting pot that relates to the beliefs of worth to connect and correlate is what we really deserve when we pray to honour thy traits. Some are sleepwalking, and others sense the tricks, running around like dogs either together or causing conflicts. Whatever lessened us as humans is probably not the talent but the fix. And what requires one to steal someone's gifts, despite how much it saddens, its DNA getting remixed. My ex is still my friend. The womb chakra is sacred, and feminine energy shouldn't be forced to be reduced for another to lend. Mama Luca isn't feeling this. Somewhere, by the mountain, the persecuted will be heard. And eventually, the other side will understand what's really going down, even if the whisperers are half turned. It will work occasionally, just like their rotational symmetry. Please don't think that there isn't a stronger force to override what you practice subliminally. Some will create false messages to throw the culprits into hiding, but we know there are much needed spiritual systems for crooked divisions surviving. They don't like the way I look, but staring contests just got interesting when you live simply and you found the pinnacle that gets the bullies peak and shook. Who is more special than the one who can derive your strength? However provincial, the natural beauty inside out will revise itself when put to the test. They pick off your petals, but still you try your best. There's always sharks, but there's sparkles in the distance. Cycles of present to past when the brightest future requires your frequent habits, division and interest. A sweetened frame of mind, but stay woke to the foreign answers that incorrectly guide you to the wrong place and time. Protect the women and men who are used to navigate dramas rather than seek who they are inside. And look for the lasters who master the scenes with love and light.